Last night we watched the debut of Blake Griffin as the Detroit Pistons, and it was not disappointing. It came down to a close game, just a 2-point victory, but I want to talk about what I saw and the potential of this Detroit Pistons teams with an Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin duo, and we are going to talk about that right now. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mikey Prince, aka Kid with Game. Welcome to Hoop Nerds. And I had to talk about last night when the Detroit Pistons played the Memphis Grizzlies, and it was Blake Griffin's debut as a Detroit Pistons since being traded Monday afternoon. And I gotta say, from the little sample that we saw, this Detroit Pistons team can be very exciting to watch with a Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin being your front court guys that you could build around. And first of all, much improvement from a Blake Griffin to a DeAndre Jordan, because we all know that Andre Drummond can actually score. You can actually give him the ball and let him make a play, as opposed to DeAndre Jordan, who really needs a point guard for pick and rolls and lobs and all that stuff. Even though we did see a nice lob from Blake and Drummond last night. But here's the thing: if Blake Griffin could stay healthy, and I've been saying this forever, then that just boosts whatever team he's on, because he is still a top 15 top player in the NBA when he is healthy. He's still going to give you your 20 plus points, your high number in rebounds, and your assists, because he is a big man that can actually pass the ball. And when you have two big men like that, and a Drummond and Blake Griffin, that makes the ball movement, the chemistry, all that on the team so much better. So when you put a team around two big men that could pass and is willing to share the ball and score the ball as well, it makes for a great basketball team. And last night, it was Blake Griffin's first game, so obviously I wasn't expecting much from him, but what I did got was still amazing. He went for 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Andre Drummond, on the other hand, who I said before the game, I was talking and I said that he could have a 21 and 15 night. I was close. He had a 14 and 15 night, but he was in foul trouble. And I feel like if he wasn't in foul trouble, and obviously he's not going to be in foul trouble every single night, that duo is just going to be that much more entertaining and help them win a lot more games throughout the season. Now, can this team make the playoffs? I personally have the Detroit Pistons at least making 7th or 8th. Yes, that's not like a big whoop-de-doo if they do, but it will still be exciting to watch, and it still be something that they could pull off, and maybe even have an exciting first round series with whoever it is that they're gonna be matched up with. Boston, Toronto, who knows. But here's what I really like about the Detroit Pistons. Yes, they lost Tobias Harris. Yes, they lost Avery Bradley. And when you lose two shooters like that, you need other players to really step up their game, especially when you're shorthanded right now. And from the roster you have, Reggie Bullock was hooping last night with 15 points. I mean, he really got the game going with threes. He really shown that when you take away a guy like Avery Bradley, who was being really more of your cutter and your catch and shoot guy, and he really is stepped in that role for that first game anyway. Hopefully, if he could keep that up and continue to be that guy that can spot up and shoot for you, a guy that could cut to the basket or can lose his defender to be ready to shoot, to score the ball at any moment, a guy that you really do need. He showed last night that he can be that guy. Hopefully, he could be that guy for the rest of the season, because they definitely need that. Another guy that I really saw was Stanley Johnson. We all know Stanley Johnson he's never really been that guy that we all thought he was going to be, coming out of being the 8th pick a few years ago, and then having that great first round series where he had to lock up LeBron James. He never really excelled, took off from that, but he's still been playing some pretty good basketball. He struggled earlier, but he really stepped it up in the second half. He was a whole new person, knocking down threes, just steals, attacking the paint. I mean, he was really exciting to watch. And I think him and Bullock, those two guys, moving forward, now that you don't have a Tobias Harris and Avery Bradley and all that, those are the two guys this season, and hopefully in the future, if they stay with this team and can help be part of this future of this team, those are the two guys that you really want to see play the way they were playing last night. That's how you want to see them on a game-to-game basis, because that's how you know that this team can really just keep in games and keep fighting. Now, obviously, they're gonna need Reggie Jackson. If Reggie Jackson is still injured, when he comes back, that's really gonna change what this team is about, and it's really gonna be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait for their next game. As long as Blake Griffin stays healthy, this is going to be an exciting team to watch, especially in the weaker conference of the East. And I think that they could really make some type of noise, especially moving forward to the seasons ahead, depending on how they could build around their two stars in Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. But let me know if you guys feel that same way. What do you think about this Detroit Pistons teams with Blake Griffin? Let me know what type of future you think this team can have. I'm really interested in hearing what you have to say. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. And if you're new to the channel, you like what I do here, this is called Hoop Nerds, where all I do is talk basketball. I want you to talk basketball with me, so always leave your suggestions and topics in the comments below and let me know what I should talk about next, and we can all talk about it together and all that other fun stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will catch you on the next one. Nothing but love.